Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello again. This is Lord KevnDre, also known as KevnDre, and I'm going to show you our little quarrying operation complete with automatic sorting machine factory thingamabobber. First thing I'm going to do is take you on a little flight over to our quarry. This is what it looks like. Pretty glitched out right now with the extra girders and everything. But as you can see, we're running Tekkit now. And the level of this quarry is now down to level 14. So it's to the point where it's finding diamonds now. And there's a few of them here and there. It's gonna find these ones and sort them pretty soon. It's quite the view down here, eh? It almost looks like the splash screen from the Minecraft webpage there, with the cross section of the earth. Anyway, you can see the nickelite and silver ore and rubies and emeralds and more nickelite, coal. There is slimes everywhere now. This used to be a whole trench of lava, but I filled it in with sand so that the quarry would just keep going without stopping. There may be more lava in here that gets uncovered later, but I'll have to deal with that as it comes. Now, the whole point of all this is this quarrying box over here. And as you can see, I have it all set up with these teleport things. These white boxes are called teleport pipes. I have everything set up to teleport on a different frequency. It's actually quite a lot of fun. Stuff is coming out of the quarry into this box, going up this item pipe, I guess it's called, to teleport on channel 25, set to send, and there's one pipe currently connected, receiving. This is the power channel 101. Every bit of power I'm teleporting. Notice this is red with redstone because it's teleporting power, and this is just plain blue, and the green ones teleport fluids. You can see the little blue beam in there where it's receiving power and pumping it into the quarry. That is coming from, hello Mr. Cow in the desert, that is coming from these engines I have. I have these also set up various areas of the desert, receiving water from the water pumps on frequency 301 and fuel from the refineries on frequency 401. It looks pretty empty now, but it's probably running low on oil. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Better to run low on fuel than run low on water, because that's when they explode. I have a couple of big craters over here that you'll see, where we had a couple of engines explode. There are 6 engines altogether. Some of the configurations are a little wonky, but the standard is the little fork shape with a red pipe to send power out on channel 101. So all these teleport pipes are all on these channels 101, 201, 301. I believe 201 is what the heck was it? Let me consult my notes. I had to write it all down. Pipe 201 was sending and receiving oil, and pipe 301 is sending and receiving water, and pipe 401 was sending and receiving fuel. That's PD's tower over there. He was a guest on one of our Let's Plays. He's got a little lava spout coming out the top and pouring down over the exit. It's kind of cool and dramatic. And anyways, I will continue with the tour. I'll show you the refinery over here. Oh, hello Mr. Creepers. Good thing I'm on creative mode just for the purpose of this walkthrough here. So this, I don't know why, oh yeah, this is a refinery, oh yeah. I guess we're out of oil. I'm going to have to hook up more oil coming in here on 201. Comes into the refinery at the back. And changes to fuel. Pumps the fuel out here. Into 401, yes, and that goes to all the engines. And the power comes in here. Pumping out on 101. And or pumping in on 101, I should say. Okay, this thing here is a world anchor, so that the teleport pipes stay loaded even if a player is not nearby. Once you leave a chunk, the whole thing unloads and the teleports wouldn't work. But the world anchor keeps everything loaded. Now here's our water pipes that we have set up. Once again, it receives power teleported in on channel 101, sends it to the pump. The pump pumps out water, but of course all the water and all the engines are full. And as you can see, there's a bit of environmental catastrophe going on here. The entire river is being drained by our 5 or 6 water pumps. And over here is the switching terminal. This receives stuff from the quarry. Channel 25. Receive equals true. That's items. It hits the gold pipe and goes rocketing off to the first sorter. Basically, these things allow you to set for each color in the 6 directions which items go down which pipe. So as you can see here, there's a little too high. There's 6 directions here. And for example, I have dirt going down the green pipe, so it comes up through this black pipe and gets sent down here, and it's going to frequency 666 currently, which is the garbage can. If you get sent to frequency 666, it basically dumps you in lava. I also have out of the blue pipe here, I have cobblestone and marble coming down here to this decision tree. White or black. White, the marble goes to a chest, and the cobblestone goes to 666 down to hell. And all my other items are numbered from 501 on up to 522. I was collecting cobblestone originally, but then I decided, nah, it's just too much. With the size of that quarry you saw, that's thousands and thousands and thousands of cobblestone. It would have been dozens of chests by now, but it's just too unruly. This decision tree is sorting sandstone from sand, and they're still being stored. There's not as much sand. 501, 502, and so on upward. But let's follow this sorting algorithm here. If it's not gravel, cobblestone, marble, or dirt, or sand or sandstone, in other words, everything else other than these goes down this white channel. So if it's not one of those, that's the first sorting tree. It goes up this pipe, down here, gets boosted again, and here's the second decision tree here. Comes in from the black, and if it's an ore, gold ore, iron ore, silver ore, 2 different types of tin ore, and 2 different types of copper ore, if it's that, it goes down this pipe here into our ore processing unit, which I'll show you after. If it's anything other than that, gems and flint and everything else, it goes along this pipe and down into this decision tree. Now this sorts out the gems from the rest of the riffraff. Rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and diamonds each go into their respective pipes, and anything else, I'm getting caught up on my own network here. Anything else goes down the black chute into the basement. And I'll show you that now. What happens once it gets into the basement. Comes through the ceiling here into the next decision tree, which sorts flint, lapis, nickelite, and redstone. And everything else goes down this red pipe. You can't go back up the pipe, obviously, unless it's... and it comes to this decision tree, which separates coal from everything else, which isn't much left by now. But the coal goes into here, which goes back into our furnace, which I will show you after. Anyway, it gets to this last decision tree here, and it separates uranium and tungsten into these two pipes, and every other miscellaneous thing that isn't otherwise sorted. So far it's found a few torches and stuff from the mining we did down there. Frequency 521 is miscellaneous. And now I'll show you the actual automatic smelting operation, which is a very cool feature of Tekkit. So it comes down this ore pipe here, as I said, down the red branch. It comes along here. I fell down a stairway here, and it goes down into this. This is basically a iron pipe, and it says that anything that comes into this junction, no matter whether it comes from here or here, is always going to go down this way into this chest. And this is where it cues the ores when it gets pumped out of the chest by this little redstone engine here, and up this pipe into this decision tree, which basically sends all ores into black. And the reason we do this decision tree thing here, this diamond pipe, is because if there's a, say there's an iron ore in the furnace already, and a copper ore comes down, it would just bounce back and go drifting along the pipe and gum up everything. So we put this decision tree, which basically tells it if there's already something in the way and it can't be sent down the black pipe, then take the only other option, which is yellow, and this yellow branch sends it back to the chest again. So it keeps on going around and around, trying again, trying again, trying again, trying again, until finally the iron ore is out of here and the copper can jump in next. And then next thing you know, the copper is being smelted. So these furnaces, this is a iron furnace because it cooks a little faster, but it also works with cobblestone furnaces. If you load, whatever you load from the top goes in here into the smelting area. Whatever you load from the bottom, coal in other words, comes in from the bottom, and there's always 64 coal in there. And whatever you load from the side is taken from here, pumped out of the furnace by this redstone engine, accelerated by the gold pipe, and going into this decision tree up here, which basically deals with ores. Tin ore goes down the white pipe, iron goes down the red pipe, silver goes down blue, copper goes down green, and gold goes down yellow. And all these teleport pipes here are going to chests in our storehouse. So as you can see, as ores are sucked up by the quarry, they get automatically smelted and sent to the storehouse by teleports. Now here is our coal operation. This keeps the furnace stocked with coal. When a coal hits this decision pipe here, it goes down green instead of blue. And here's another iron pipe that sends everything back into here. So here it comes. It tries to go into the furnace, which is up here. This is the bottom side of the furnace. If there's 64 in there already, it can't go in. So this decision tree, it first tries coal on the white pipe, which is the top, and if not, it goes down the red pipe back into the queue here. We got a few hundred of these here. Back into the queuing box where it is pumped out and sent back to try again. So as each bit of coal is used up in the furnace, it's replaced by another one in a never-ending loop. The only trouble would come is if we ran out of coal here, which isn't likely to happen because it finds way more coal than it does ores in the quarry. And of course, here's another redstone engine pumping the coal out of the box with this little wooden pipe here. And right next to a gold pipe, so this redstone torch can power both this engine here and this gold pipe, because these gold pipes need redstone power to accelerate an item down a pipe. So it gets to this iron tree again, and of course the clear side is here, and it's sorted that way. And that's how we keep coal in our furnace. And now the whole point of it all, if we go out the door here, over here is our storehouse. We actually have 2 storehouses. But it's just a bunch of receiving portals going down the pipe into a chest. And we have 18 redstone here. Channel 519 is redstone, and it's connected to one pipe. This is tungsten. It hasn't found any yet, but that's channel 520. Oh, it found 3. Okay, it must be down to the level where it can find tungsten now. 521, as I said, is our miscellanea. It had a bunch of cobblestone come through here that was improperly sorted because there's a glitch in Tekkit where if you log out of the server, you have to run around and right-click on every single teleport in the game to reset it back to its source and destination. And you also have to do that with all your decision tree pipes as well. So I've logged out a couple times and everything got gummed up because all my teleports were unlinked again. Hopefully they can fix that in future releases of Tekkit, but that's why there's all kinds of dirt and cobble. But these torches are basically the only things that should be here. Everything else was just sort of glitched into this box. Nickelite, diamonds. It's already found a couple of diamonds, I believe. Yeah, there's one here. There's one in our other storehouse. There's 35 rubies it's found so far. And it goes all the way back. Silver ingots, iron ingots. It's found quite a few iron ingots so far. Automatically smelted them down and sent them here. And of course we have the lesser, more common things at the back. Cobblestone. I filled up like 4 of these chests until I finally set this to frequency 666 and said enough is enough. Surprisingly, since it's in the desert, I thought this would fill up more, but it didn't. Sand and sandstone are just like 2/3 of a chest. And marble, I thought there would be much more, but there wasn't. As far as these gems are concerned, I probably could have gotten away with just 1 chest. But oh well, there it is. I thought I'd keep it nice and even. This setup here is a little bit hard to navigate. If I were to redo this, I'd make these walkways wider. I was just going for efficiency at the time, because originally all of these sending teleport, these item teleports, were going to our storehouse back in town. And that's quite a ways away, and the teleport was having a hard time to find. The teleports were having a hard time finding this other town. Hello there, Quarry. Because it's just so far away. It's about 400, 500 meters away, and by the time you get over here, those other chunks were unloaded, and even with the world anchors, the teleports were having trouble finding, flying over the rivers and jungles and deserts. And here we go. Here is our main little town we set up, and it's got a little rail station as well. And here was our original storehouse. It's already got 3 tungsten here as well, full of gravel, cobblestone again, dirt. Everything's the same. The only difference is these receiver things are sideways. Tin ingots here, redstone over there. We got our sapphires. See here, I set this up in one box because I realized, hey, we're not going to be finding that many rubies, that many sapphires. We have 41 silver and there's a ton load of copper. Apparently there's huge amounts of copper. Very little gold. I'm not even sure if this... Yeah, this isn't even connected, as you can see. It's receiving on the what is it, gold channel 507, but it's not actually receiving anything because yeah, this says 0 as well, but it does receive diamonds. Strange that way. And of course it receives iron ingots, and somebody just popped some coke in there for some reason. Not sure why. There's somebody's bed under the stairs too. We have about 6 or 8 people playing on our server. And there's our station line. But now back to the quarry. That's pretty much the tour, I guess. The coolest part about it is the switching terminal, I guess. If you wanted to set something up like this for yourself, it just takes a heck of a lot of diamonds to make all those teleport pipes. I believe it's diamonds. Anyway, it's very, very time consuming, unless of course you go on creative mode. Yeah, we just recently got down to, what is it, level 16, I guess. Diamonds are found under. This has been going for probably a week now. A week of game time. I've just stayed logged in. As you can see, it cut right through a canyon, cut it in half, which probably sped up the process quite a bit. This is a 64 by 64 quarry made with landmarks, and it started at about level 64, so it's going to be almost a perfect cube by the time it's done. There's a little bit of an overhang of sand where I first set it up, but that's alright. And that's pretty much it. Not very much slimes in here now. I guess they just respawned. The only thing with these quarries is they tend to glitch out, as you can see. Sometimes this is drawn, sometimes it isn't. The blocks just disappear on their own for some reason. It also leaves behind extra of these arms. As you can see, this is one from a few days ago that's still hanging up here around level 24 or so, 22. There's a few glitches with it, but overall it's an amazing system, and I like it. I like Tekkit. It's fun. Just one thing to note is when you're building your engines, make sure you space them well apart, because when they blow big. Ba-boom! Big crater in the earth. Hopefully there wasn't a little chicken standing nearby, but I wasn't there when it happened. But these other 6 seem to be going just fine. We're going to have to get them some more oil though, because this thing is going to slow down until it doesn't even go. And the last thing to show you is the garbage chute, which is over here. Here's some more of the river just completely being drained away. Interesting. Hello there, creepers. Apparently I'm invisible to creepers. Or at least they're not angry with me and wanting to destroy me. But anyway, here's receiving pipe 666. Can receive equals true. Connected pipes are 3. Basically the cobblestone pipe, the dirt pipe, and this one right here. Comes in here and says, "Yay, I'm going to a chest. Oh no, I've been betrayed. How dare you?" And we call the garbage chute. Careful, cow. There's hot lava over here. Anyway, that's what we're doing now on Tekkit. And we'll see you again soon. If you have any suggestions or ideas of things you might want to build, if you have any questions or comments or complaints, let us know, and we will we'll definitely check it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful to you. Hope you learned something, and good luck. Alright? Bye-bye.